What up? What up? Back again. This topic is people front when you're vulnerable. Now, what does that mean? So, I like to get advice and I like to share what I'm going through with people just so, I could tell them what I do, share what I did if it's right, and then if it's wrong, they can let me know. But you got to be careful who you do that with because a lot of cats won't be vulnerable with you. But if you're vulnerable with them, they'll take that as an opportunity to try to act like they're an expert and sometimes shit on what you're saying or be overly critical. And they're wrong in what they're saying, but they think they're right. So I just remember like I was asking somebody about some dating advice and I said this situation, I did pretty good in this situation. So real players that know or real guys that know, okay, you handled yourself well. You know what I mean? Maybe you could have done little things here and there different, but you all know you did pretty well. Bruh, there's dudes that will just hear you and then try to shit on you and say some whack ass stuff and act like you ain't got no game. But by doing that, they show they don't got no game. And you're like, what are you talking about, bruh? Like, are you serious? Like, and then they won't be vulnerable and talk about their L's or their situations, but they'll just say stuff about what you say. And then you got to look at them and look at their like vocal tone. Do they sound hella stupid when they talk? Do they look all frail? Do they look frumpy? Do they look boring? Do they have anything going for themselves? But they want to tell you everything about what you're doing. And they just use that as a time to just stroke their ego and try to talk down on what you're doing, even though what you're doing might be right. And they're exposing how stupid they are. It could be for a lot of things. It could be at the job. It could be with your friends. It could be even who you're dating or whatever. You got to take notice when you're around certain people you talk to. Do they ever tell you about anything they're going through? And you could tell what people are going through. Are they hella fat? Have you noticed that they never have no new dating interests around? Have you noticed that their money's low? But you tell them about a situation you're going through and they're overly critical. And you're like, bruh, like, I didn't even do anything that bad. What are you talking about? So just be careful with that. And that also shows that those people that are fronting are exposing themselves anyway. Because, yeah, you could try to act perfect, but, bro, by what I'm saying and what you're saying, I could tell you don't know what the hell you're talking about. And you probably need to be more vulnerable like me and actually express yourself and get some damn answers. So don't feel bad if multiple people are doing that towards you too, because usually the people that need less advice ask for more advice, and the people that need more advice less ask for advice. So keep that in mind in life, bruh. Whenever you're vulnerable, people are going to use that as an opportunity to get on your top so that way they can temporarily make themselves feel better and feel good about how weak they are in reality. Do you ever get really chastised and brought down by people that are doing better than you? Or is it usually people that are doing worse than you? And it could even be your friends too. Because again, it's the people that are closest to you that a lot of times hold you at your weakest state than the state you're at now or the best state you've been in. So that's just some free game. Take it for what it is. And again, when you're vulnerable, there's strength in that. But be careful because people will use that as an opportunity to make you the scapegoat to temporarily make themselves feel better about the damn problems they're having in their lives.